What is going on? The stream lights.
Big swing. Excuse me? That hit on the other side? That's messed up. Somebody put that.
I didn't think I was going to kill. Good job.
No, not you. Deadward
Yep.
was earlier trying to get people corralled to be like, all right, let's see who can get in this top 8.
Exactly.
I saw some of the bracket. I think I saw Sinner. I remember hearing Sinner and Carp.
Yep.
It's a winner side top 8, which is pretty good because Nanase, Yuzuhira are characters. Well, Yuzuhira is a character a lot of people don't see that much.
Exactly.
But nowadays, Nanase is a character that's getting a lot more buzz because she got a lot stronger. She's a lot better. But Mr. B is an Orie player from MDVA. Very strong. As long as he can get into his get away from playing his region, I feel like he'd get very far in his bracket. And then you also have SlushRushSweep, I believe, Hilda player.
Yes.
I forget their where they're from, but I do know they're strong because I remember seeing them at Frosty's and Combo Breaker earlier this year.
Yeah, they've been tearing it up a lot, you know, entering in a lot of these online and offline brackets and really leveling up as we get to see them. But rounding out that loser side, of course, we got Maigo, a GOAT who needs no explanation. Tearing it up on the Gordeau, if I'm not mistaken. Lufl pulling up from New York, the Phonon, the aggressive, you know, jump-happy kind of Phonon that we're super excited to see. Yuri Arc, who has kind of been jumping back and forth, I think, between the Kaguya and the Wagner, I think, depending on the matchup. Also coming out from New York. And Sky as well, who, if I'm not mistaken, is the Seth. So rounding out our top 8, I'm super excited to see it. And first up, looks like we got Carp and Sinner Blue ready at the stand.
So Carp playing his traditional Yuzuhira color when used usually on stream.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he used a different color prior. This is just like a knowledge thing because I've seen Carp play for quite some time.
Exactly, yeah.
And then Sinner Blue, he actually, I saw him starting to play on that play more recently in the last 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Really nice. But we can't see it, but you can definitely hear them playing right now. But it's all right. We can see it on our own monitor, and I can tell you some sick nasty combos are going on.
There we go, the 2C pickup. Close on the grid, but still going to go into the side of Sinner Blue.
There's a change shift into DP.
Yep.
Tornado. Carp doesn't try to mash out afterwards. Throw back to mid-screen.
Yeah, striker off the 2-2C. Just barely going to avoid the air fireball, but falling JC on the way back down.
So Sinner's going to get this knockdown. Doesn't have to worry about Carp not having grid right now. Ooh, overhead gets blocked. Rising, another rising overhead. Carp might veil off. No, he decides to roll out, try to get some space.
Hold on to the meter, block on the dive. We jump out of the 2-2C, but smart DP coming out from Sinner. Just needs one more hit.
There's a veil off. Oh, got to be a little bit careful. Decides to change it, doesn't get anything.
Yep.
Oh, Carp's going to get this confirmed. He's already used 2 wall bounces, so he has to be careful about how he gets this last hit.
Yep. Yeah, I like the end combo early. Concentrate for the cycle, and the hit secures it. There you go.
I think Sinner's dead if Carp does the right combo. Cross veil off activation, 1 EX. There's the IOX pillar coming through.
Clean off of the EX leap. Carp going to seal out that first round. It's fine with spending the meter for it. Said, all right, it was a comeback round, so we might as well go for it. There we go.
Which is fine because a lot of people usually don't like spending all their meter at the end of the round, all their resources, but if it guarantees you the round and you don't have to worry about them coming back, it's usually a good call.
Exactly. All right, about to go 200 meter for Sinner here, but again, another good start to Carp.
Oh, tries to roll through and she just stood there and said, okay, yeah, sure, thanks for the free hit.
Yep, just wait for the TP. Sinner trying to be a little too active on the defense here.
4K coming through for Carp, getting extra 10% extra damage.
Yep. All right, there we go. Grid thrust just to avoid.
Now Sinner just trying to figure out how to dash block in through a lot of Yuzu's Batos. Tried to probably do 2-1-4 there. Got clipped. It is not invincible.
Oh, and EX Leap is just enough to kill. First game over to Carp. All right.
So it feels like Sinner's not really too comfortable with how to fight Yuzu on parts of the screen where there's a lot of Batos that can test her whirlwinds, a lot of her air approaches. But Carp is just like, yeah, I've fought a bunch of Nanases. I know how this goes.
Yeah, exactly.
And doesn't look too bothered about how this match is going so far.
Yeah, pretty used to the net play grind, of course. Runs into a lot of Nanases online. BBB, WASD, now we're over here in this West Coast corner.
Carp might spend 100 meter. No, just gets the repositioning off the teleport.
Yeah.
Sees red, doesn't get anything off it. There's no invincible reversal at that spacing.
Walk it out in the stance, full pickup.
If Carp decides to spend 200 meter, he should win this round. Gets a chain shift. Gets a meter for the next round. It's not a lot, but it matters because it shows how optimal you are on your combos.
Exactly, yeah. Might as well spend it. That CS isn't going to help you for the next round. There we go. Tornado immediately for B.
Unfortunately, because the dive did not hit, it does not the disc does not come out frame 1, so Yuzu can kind of just slap her as she's trying to get the disc to come out.
You hate to see it, but smart spacing from Carp here once again.
Carp's not going to have the cycle. He probably won't worry about the chain shift on Wake Up because it's a resource the center is going to lose right away. There it is. Ooh. And then gets counter hit again. Is that 2 perfects, bro? No, not 2 perfects.
Not in a row. Oh, EX Sleep is enough to kill once again. The 2-0 for Carp to move on to winners finals.
Based off of what this bracket looks like so far, my initial prediction was I think that Carp will win based off skill level, because a lot of people, they're fairly strong in their own right in this bracket, but there's a couple people who I thought were going to enter didn't, namely Foxov, Pinku, and Redblade.
Yeah.
They're here, they're hanging out, they're playing casuals, they're supporting the event as opposed to like just entering bracket, because a lot of people might get discouraged because, oh, you three are some of the best in North America.
Oh,
right?
I see.
So they're probably like hanging out, getting ready for Climax Night in like 2 weeks. So good to see them, making sure they're playing amongst the community. They're like, yeah, we'll get some games in, but we don't want to distract you from trying to get into bracket.
I see. Leaving some top 8 spots open for the folks. Of course, not guaranteed, especially with the level that, these players are gradually leveling up with over and over again with a lot of these weekly net play brackets, just giving them so much of that experience. But of course, we're going to be heading over to the other side of winners top 8. So waiting for our players to head up to the stand, Mr. B versus SlushRushSweep. So like you mentioned earlier, it's going to be Orie versus the Hilda.
A lot of people don't really know how to handle fighting Hilda because she's like a weird trade-off of fighting Yuzu. Okay. Because they kind of hit you from full screen with some things, but it feels like when Hilda hits you, it doesn't do that much damage, except she gets to put a gloom on top of you, maybe send out another projectile or two. Yeah. But usually she's so mobile, she sends out slashes, she teleports consistently. Yeah. There's a lot to look for, but Hilda's like, oh, she's over there. I think I'm safe. It's okay. Yeah. But a lot of people, if you've never fought Hilda before, you'll suddenly be at a lower life threshold than you expect, and you're like, I thought she was a zoner. Where's all this damage coming from?
Yeah, right. Back spike, linchpin, so many things to worry about, as she runs up. Of course, Roomba, it can be evil in both ways, right? Sometimes you're thinking, oh, okay, it's going to lock down neutral, and then it just walks off the screen. You're like, wait a damn minute. But I'm sure SlushRush is, ready for any shenanigans that might happen.
The biggest thing is that because Orie has her 236 series, that thrust move, the A version goes probably like 3 or 4 character lengths. The B version is the one that goes really far, and you can charge it, so you can make it go full screen. Yeah. So if you're like, the dreaded zoner is here, I will just do this and get in, that does work. Yeah. I'm not going to say it's a neutral skip. I will say it's just I'm going in. Exactly. It's a going in type move.
I'm sending it. I'm going all in. I was talking to Yuri a little bit before the bracket, and he was like, I already made it this far. I'm going to go all in. So let's see if Mr. B has that same kind of energy, or if we're going to go more classic, patient dash blocking style to try and make our way in on SlushRush.
I'm going to be honest. Mr. B is one of those players that I see play. Sometimes will stick to the game plan, and then a lot more times just decides to send it and says, I'm just doing it. I don't really care. The consequences of my own actions will be figured out later.
Exactly. I'll figure it out. I'll make my way in. Caught out of the assault, but straight hit. Really not too much to get there for Slush, but clean stand shield in the assault.
So now Slush is not going to get a lot of damage, but the setup is what's important. Gets the gloom out. Yep. Controls the cycle. Doesn't get the empty low, but it's all right. Mr. B still on the back foot.
There you go. Like you said, the thrust, but just walking right back out. SlushRush doing such a good job of playing so patient over here at the full screen.
Ooh. Gets caught by the low spike. Full confirm from SlushRush. No meter. You're going to have to hold this Oki again. Decides the back tech is not so bad, but gets caught moving backwards. Confirmed. Yes. There we go.
There we go. Clean pickup. And like you mentioned, right, we were just below that 100, so not going to have to worry about the 236 FF, that horizontal DP on any attempt to interrupt. Now we have a little bit more to work with going into round number 2.
Counter hit 2C, full confirm coming in from SlushRush. Yeah. Might get a knockdown. There's the Roomba. Dreaded Roomba. 3 spikes come out. Doesn't block the fake overhead into low. That's kind of tricky because you see Hilda jump and you're like, oh, I should stand up. But
exactly.
She lands on the same frame. No! Tries to roll through, gets hit by the full gloom.
Well, All right, 100 meters still available for Slush. One more Roomba could be it. We go for the overhead option. And with the perfect, we still had a quick game one.
Yes. There's a lot of instances where when you fight a Hilda, you're kind of thinking, all right, this will be a slow-paced matchup.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The stronger Hildas across the game states,
Yeah.
they've learned, I can just rush you down because once I get meter for Roomba, I don't have to worry about you trying to disrespect me on my pressure.
Exactly. Even if you're right on catching the approach, you get caught up by the Roomba, you're discouraged, you're like, okay, maybe next time I'll hold it, just get to get full range. But before any of that meter pulls out, Mr. B taking to the aggressive, now finally has Slush Rush up against this wall.
Ooh, thought I had to block the Thanatos there, didn't
Yep.
have to. Oh no, shielded a little bit too early, and that's a cheeky little setup that Ories can do if they have Vorpal available.
Yeah.
But it's very important that you pay attention to how she uses that setup, because sometimes she can just fake it and not use change shift.
Oh, I see. Run up the change shift, making you try and hold that down back. EX skewer, but we're just going to crouch right under. Wait for the Roomba.
That was the charge thrust I was talking about. She can kind of just go through stuff, depending on the spacing.
Yep.
But Slush Rush is like, cool, you put yourself in the corner, hold is confirmed.
Oh, yeah, trying to run right past the glue, but didn't truly believe. Still going to find a counter hit, though.
I'm surprised Mr. B matched 2C there, but Orie players do be pressing buttons.
There we go. We send out the obelisk, drop on the dash C, but all good. 100 meters still available, so we're taking to the skies.
There's a green shield. No meter to grid thrust. And Mr. B just tried it with the dash C for Orie. It does cover a lot of space, but if you can counter poke correctly, you can hit her out of it, but if you're a little bit too slow, you just get hit, you get counter hits, you get the poke confirmed.
Yeah, seeing that game 2 was such a shocker, right? The exact opposite of the momentum that we saw from Slush. Let's see, game number 3. Are we going to try and slow it down? Are we going to turn up the aggression to 100%? Slush Rush lands first blood.
Mr. B will win the Vorpal cycle there, besides the back tech. So now Mr. B's going to wait for a chance to do probably 236 A or B. Ooh, gets clipped out of the air.
Go dash B, but still the thrust
it is.
CS. Not quite close enough for the confirm.
Gets the anti-air shield punish. Slush Rush will get a knockdown. There's the Roomba setup. Time to block, fam.
Ooh, tried to roll on through, but Slush Rush ready. One step ahead, and now on set point.
That setup was really devious because the spacing there is only practically only for people who want to roll on defense.
Yeah.
So that as you roll, you come out of recovery, you have to deal with the spike, and you can't block in time.
Oh, I see. They did a little too heavy to the block. Grid break off the throw.
Oh, I thought they had to block the overhead, but instead they got hit by the fake mid into low.
Empty low, my beloved, and all that grid off the CS. 6B. It gets us all sometimes. 200 meter available, but just looking for one more hit.
Oh, Mr. B
maybe two.
Confirm. And Slush Rush gets caught trying to either jump or walk back on the Thanatos 214A. That is a low, so you have to down back that.
Exactly. Being a little greedy with the resets, but it works out, right? Going into this final game, final round, with 200 meter in the bank, and we're going to get the counter hit starter too.
So now Mr. B will probably dump 100 meter. There it is. Send Thanatos up, back down, steer ender. So now it should be in the...
Ooh, oh no.
Tried to roll through, now you're stuck.
Yeah,
but there's the grid thrust.
Next cycle. Kills the meter gain too, so we're not going to see Roomba anytime soon. Really has to try and stall this out, but while you're waiting, Rush CS.
And Slush Rush tried to mash in that block string. There was a big enough gap to get counter hit. Might be enough to end the round, let's see. And it is. Clean stuff from Mr. B, moves on to winners finals to fight Carp.
There we go. So our winners final is going to be that Orie versus Yuzu, but going to see a little bit more Slush Rush down here in the loser's side. 2-1.
And it's not like that match was just completely dominating by Mr. B.
Yeah.
Obviously, they lost the first game, and it was not close, honestly.
Yeah.
It was a lot of, Hilda kind of got that hit and just steamrolled you, and you guessed wrong like twice.
Exactly, yeah. It was a Slush Rush sweep to start it off, right? But then Mr. B, after... It was interesting, right? Usually a lot of times, like, after a game like that, we see go back to character select, even if you're not actually going to swap, just to try and, like, regain the momentum. But it was an instant rematch, and he swapped out the momentum so quickly, so able to hold on strong and make his way to win his finals.
It could be one of those things where when you play on stage, sometimes you're like a little nervous.
Yeah, exactly.
So you lose the first game now and then. But then once you understand your game plan, you just kind of do it, and it's like, okay, it works. I'll just make sure to maybe not mash. Well, maybe mash more. I don't know. Mr. B was mashing a lot there. It's okay, though. Like, mashers are winners, but maybe don't mash so much sometimes because it will lead to really varying results, and you'll be like,
exactly.
But I thought mashers were winners. Again, results may vary.
We'll take it. What's that one Jing tweet that's like, oh man, mashing on disadvantage frames is a part of the video game.
Yes.
And that's why we must not negatively connotate it. I'm like, I'm still going to call them mashers, but I understand
No, they're
the
mashers.
principle.
Like, you don't want to say mashers derogatory.
But mashers affectionate. Neutral. Neutral at best.
Yeah, I guess.
Mashers with motion, but speaking of players actively participating in the motion, is that the red side?
We can't see that, bro.
All right.
What does the
already got
back
East Coast
say?
Throwdown.
Turn it around.
Focus on the camera real quick. What we got? Oh, it's so hard to see.
Oh, is that last year, bro?
Oh, okay. He's carrying the results of last year and trying to bring it home for 2024. I don't know, man. You might be living in the past, but Maigo tearing it up in the present down here in the losers 8s. Going to be seeing some Gordeau versus Phonon.
My man brought it from home from last year, and it's just like, hey, check it out. It's like, this is a different game, fam.
Yeah.
It's not the same game, but I get it. You want to be proud of your results and your placings. He does have the chance to go further in the bracket and get higher than 7th place from last year.
Yep.
But now that I don't know how Lufl feels about fighting Carmine, because a lot of people will give the sentiment that Carmine is a very strong character in this version. Kind of does everything really well.
Yeah.
Great corner carry, good set play, but it does require you to understand like where you can move on the screen, where you can contest, where to fight. And I feel like a lot of people don't do that because, you know, who wants to read? Reading is for nerds.
It could be a bit difficult sometimes, but yeah, difficult to try and fight out this full screen where normally Phonon probably feels pretty comfortable taking to the skies, but air wheel 6B, contesting at such long range, but Lufl finds the first hit.
So Lufl probably might not use Phonon here. Yep, gets knocked down, so has Vorpal Cycle.
Yep.
Just gonna bully Maigo in the corner. Maigo tries to hold up, gets hit by the dash B. This might be enough. Oh, it's enough. Spend it. Spend everything. Bro!
No, you wanted to hold on to the meter. You're so greedy, but you still get the perfect for it either way. Lufl takes round number 1.
That could have went south real fast because EX Carmine was almost...
Woo! Speaking of going south real fast, we're going for a bit of a YOLO VO here. Tried to style a little bit too hard off of that previous perfect, and Maigo putting you in your place.
He might wake up Grid Thrust if he gets the chance to do so.
No shot.
Oh,
he was thinking about it.
Oh, he just mashed out Infinite Work. He's a masher.
Masher neutral, and a masher with Celestial, 20% extra damage here up against the wall.
I don't think Lufl will get enough meter to use this in time, but he'll just take the knockdown.
Yep.
Let's chain shift.
Yes, baits out the guard thrust too. Game 1 over to Lufl.
So that last round there, Lufl kind of was baited a lot of options out for Maigo.
Yeah.
It wasn't taken to the skies as much. It was just trying to counter poke constantly. Oh my god, but this round is completely different. He was already round start holding 7.
Yeah, exactly. We're up a game. Now we can play a little bit more to our original play style, looking for these shields to really secure the cycle. There we go, 100 achieved.
Fireball hits from full screen.
Yep.
Maigo trying to dash block, probably getting clipped on the recovery. Slow stagger on the Rekka, no movement. Maigo just kind of chilling, waiting to win the cycle, but they get hit for trying to jump again.
There you go. So happy about winning the cycle. All of a sudden getting opened up at 6-6B, 200 meter on the board. Lufl's going to be selfish one more time. No, we spend it for the EXDP.
I feel like in that situation, he probably knows a little bit better when that will kill.
Yep.
But also, he's just greedy as a player. He's like, yeah, I don't need to do it. I'll win. It's fine.
Yeah, surely I'll not get punished for being greedy, or surely I won't get caught on the jump assault. Hit behind the back here. One more.
Looks like Lufl wins the cycle. Dumps 100 meter. Oh, tries to go for a small cross up.
Yep.
Overhead hits. Maigo not ready to stand up.
The tricky 360 pseudo box jump CS available. And 100 meter too. Maigo, how are we going to leverage the 200 6-6 BCS?
Uh-oh. Throw back into the corner. Bomb set. Huh?
Oh!
That was not supposed to be infinite work, but you gotta have a quick recovery here because this is your last round.
Yep.
Oh no! I tried to throw in that instance, and the dash B comes through, base to throw, and Lufl moves on in bracket.
There we go. He's already beaten the 7th place from last year, but of course he's trying to make it the entire distance. And hey, up with the 2-0 over Maigo is off to a good start.
I was honestly surprised about how that went because I know Lufl does not personally like fighting Carmine.
Oh, really? Okay.
But it could be one of those things where he has a game plan. He's just like, all right, maybe I won't jump as much to give Carmine space to throw out.
Yeah.
Pinwheels, a lot of the blood spears,
Yeah.
a lot of the spikes as well. So
Yeah.
it's like if I'm kind of mid-screen in his face, I can counter poke more often, make sure I get around a lot of his normals.
Yeah.
And it looked like his plan paid off.
Yeah, it was interesting. That first game, right? Maigo immediately going for, air wheel 6B to try and contest at the full screen. But like you're saying, right, once we realized, okay, maybe Lufl's playing it a little bit slower now. Maybe it's not the Lufl that I'm used to. And then game 2, after the perfect, taken to the skies like the Lufl that we know and love. So
It's hard if you've never fought a player like Lufl before because
Yeah.
he's unique.
He's an active player. He definitely moves quite a bit on the screen.
He plays this game like you play Dragon Ball, Arcana Heart 3, 6 stars, Extend. You know, games where you just like
He
in
plays
the
like
air.
he has a super dash, yeah.
That's true.
All right, what is that?
I
I didn't pay
didn't pay
$60 to block.
But you paid $60 though. That's the important thing. You wake up DP. I mean,
Aren't you playing Kaguya, bro? I mean, I guess. If you
Yeah.
want to spend the 100 on it, you got it, dog.
the thing is, when you do wake up reversal with Kaguya, she only has one invincible reversal with 100 meter.
Yeah.
But the other two reversals she has are upper body invul, meaning
Yeah.
if you try to jump at her, it does cleanly anti-air, but it can't be used as a way of, I'm going to wake up and do this because I don't want to block. 'cause
Exactly.
You will
yeah.
just lose.
They just do it like a normal grounded meter. You're like, all right, maybe the wake up DP was ill-advised without the meter behind it. But Sky going to be pulling up with the Seth as well.
Seth, another character, it feels like a lot of people don't see.
Yeah.
Basically because a lot of people think he's too hard.
Yeah.
Which is kind of not true. Because if you think about it, every character can be deemed hard.
Yeah.
They have some execution barrier combos. There's some ideas that you don't grasp right away.
Yeah.
But you don't really need to have I can play this character at 100% precision all the time.
Yeah.
You just need to play the character. You have to want to play the character.
Yeah, you don't always need to be optimal. You know, some people look at they hear about stories from the combo trials. Oh, it's like 4 side swaps in a row, and then you realize you're just doing the same quarter circle 4 times. But, you know, if you rock with the character, you will make it work. Optimal or not, we're going to be heading right into it. Yuri Arc versus Sky to make sure our buttons are all good.
I don't know if this is the button check Wagner or the I play this character Wagner.
That's a good question, right? What are we feeling into this match? Do we want the Kaguya for a little bit of, trickiness with the grenades, or do we rock with the Wagner?
I do know he's played Wagner. He's switched back and forth several times throughout different tournaments. And it looks like he's playing Wagner.
All right.
Oh, that's nice. I have a feeling if he loses, he's going to switch, though. I would put money on that.
Okay.
But that's just me. I'm mean-spirited in a complimentary way.
We're a believer in the character select screen being a tool for both of these players. There we go. The other side of our losers top 8. Only one of them going to make it over to quarters. Yuri Arc versus Sky.
So Seth is a very mobile character, but his back walk is atrocious. It's the slowest back walk in the game. So most likely Sky will try to take the air immediately. There we go.
There we go.
Seth's
Just
up.
like he said, set the orb. What's the answer? Change the future.
Yuri Arc trying to win some grid right now, making sure they don't get tripped up by Seth's movement.
Yep.
Ooh. Watch the orb. That backdash almost lost too much grid to win the cycle, but wins the cycle, gets the clean hit, gets the sword buff, shield buff, excuse me.
3D on the FF, but we still got DP. The ribbon was right.
Overhead. Oh my god, 2 overheads. Who can block 2 overheads in a row?
Help. Oh no, who can finish our combo? Doesn't matter because Yuri Arc finds the pickup off the scramble.
Combos are hard, Pressing buttons in a decent sequence and not drop your confirms.
I get it.
That's sometimes hard. Oh my god!
No, blocking overheads is hard too. The 3rd in a row, we're 100%.
And your grid broken as well. It's okay, he can't do combos. He doesn't have hands, but
You live.
Seth does have the lowest life in the game, but it doesn't matter if you smash 5cc.
Oh. Okay, looking for a JA. Not going to find anything off of it though. EXTP.
No orb set, but it's okay. Gets the big cross up.
You can definitely feel the nerves in both of these players. Trying to line 1. Clean confirmed. Oh, but DP.
Charge tackle to push to the corner. Plus frames. Has both buffs. So now Sky's going to try to figure out how to not get hit by another overhead.
Swapping up the visual stimulus, but the answer is still the same. We got a stand block. And we're trying to escape the corner with the veil off. What can we make of it, though?
Sky's probably just going to hold on to that meter.
Yeah.
Goes away. Chain shift on the teleport. Blink again. Ooh, that 3C was a little errant, but doesn't get punished for it.
Not going to make your way. Shield bash secures the cycle, but the whip on the 6B.
So Yuri just trying to hold on. Yep, there's a chain shift. Doesn't see anything in red. Who can block 2 overheads in a row? Answer me. Yuri has found the sauce. The sauce is just do fast overhead into slow overhead.
He understands the assignment. He knows what he has to do. He has to go all in for game number 2.
Empty low gets blocked. So the biggest thing about Seth, he does have a lot of jarring ways to blink across the stage, fast fall constantly. So if you're not ready, you get smoked. But Yuri was almost on time there, just a little off on his confirms.
Yeah, I like the shield bash. Even if it's on block, still going to be able to clear the orb and keep you locked down in the corner.
Just keep doing 2 overheads in a row. It will work, trust me.
And finally, the low after the 3D. You thought you could escape, but a clean side swap coming out from Yuri.
Small contract, chain shift. That backdash was a little scary, but Yuri gets away with it, but gets hit afterwards.
Go, orb set. Oh, and walk up for the 2A.
So Sky finally gets a chance to run some good offense with a clean confirm. Might spin 100 meter here. There it is. Might drop an orb as well. Ooh, goes for the overhead, the cross-up overhead. Oh, gonna lose the cycle because Yurik is concentrating.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Try and look for something here. CS available, 2-2C.
Hey, we blocked the overhead, let's go.
Oh, there we go. But is he gonna do it again?
Overhead? No, I don't have to block.
Yeah,
I have
said I'm
veil off. That's kind of cheating though.
Yeah, that's like partial credit.
EX orb comes through. Oh, didn't respect the force function from Seth to set out the orbs faster.
There we go. He run up with the 2C. This B-boy not quite going to be able to kill. Needs one more hit. Scouts out the jump with the DP.
Oh my. Overheads are cheap. If we learned anything from this set, overheads are really cheap.
FF, my beloved. 6C, my beloved, especially when used in conjunction. But the EX dive caught out by Sky's back jump.
Sky is about to get 100 meter, might not spin. We'll take a knockdown.
Yep.
No, just goes, resets back into neutral.
Run up scoop, set the orb.
Ugh.
Ooh, ends up putting yourself in the corner. At least you didn't get hit, but
we did it! We blocked 2 overheads in a row. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen!
and we secured the cycle for it too. We got CS on deck for Sky, but what can we make of it? The blink, not gonna get you too much.
So now Yurik being a little bit more patient, trying to win the cycle. Doesn't want to overcommit and get clips. Ooh. Doesn't get a green shield. DP!
Nice. Got to build the 200 on Yuri arc side, but we blocked the 6E.
Ooh, we blocked 2 overheads in a row again.
Ooh. No go throw here.
No! Didn't respond to the clashes immediately and didn't do any EX, so got blown back full screen.
Looking for a preemptive ADP, but the dive gonna pull up for Sky. Oh no.
Drop
Ruh-roh.
combo. Just sits under the orb, retreats.
EX dive.
Oh, tries to mash after the EX dive. Oh lord, push the corner. Doesn't block the overhead. Oh, drop
No,
combo.
story of the set. Overhead it to drop the EXDP. Sky stays alive for one more round.
He just didn't wake up EXDP, by the way. That's Seth EX wake up DP. If that gets blocked, you get murdered.
So I got 200 meter, man. I'm just gonna send it.
Oh, we don't have to block overheads. We have veil off.
Yep.
No anti-air. Fade away, fall back down, jump B. No confirm. Yuri just did it. Woo! We blocked the double overhead. Let's go.
Defense once again. How many veil-offs have we seen? The backdash still able to catch you on the blink over, and you're in the corner too.
Takes the shield buff. No,
the
falls for the partial overhead into the low. Oh my god. Small dive kick coming through. Gets a side switch. Should set out an orb as well. Let's go.
There we go. Take this, guys. Unblockable, yep. Oh, baits on the DP, but you're so high you can't get a punish. And not only that, we got EX shield bash. Yuri not able to finish his food, not able to finish the job just yet.
No thorough eject miss. Sky has another chance left. Has 100 meter. Get a clean confirm. You can win this round.
Double buffs, 100 meter. Block shield bash though.
Veil off might be coming. You gotta be careful.
That's like the 10th B. Oh! And we send it for the IWEX!
Wait, he's dead, right?
Surely at this health.
Okay, all right. Crisis. Thank you, Vorpal, for giving me 10% more damage.
I was gonna say. Whew. I think both players need a break after that. They're leaning in, taking a deep breath.
Oh, there was no switch. I was wrong. That's crazy.
Ooh.
Yuri was like, I do need to mash DP some more.
A believer in the Wagner. I need the meterless reversal.
Or 2 overheads in a row again.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. It worked out so well, right?
Looks like Sky's got a little bit more confidence, moving more towards Yuri Arc, but loses the cycle for too many backdashes.
Yep.
Oh, just runs into 5cc. Oh, drop combo, but Seth, in that particular instance, can kind of just blink once or twice. And the orb for more insurance to get a clean hit.
Yeah, I tried to get greedy with the buff at the full screen, but forgot. Lack of situational awareness. The game's been going on too long. 100 meter apiece.
There's a chain shift. Sky keeps their turn.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dash, there we go.
Dash C, hit slow. Come on, Yuri Arc, don't drop this confirm. There we go.
There we go. Got the sword buff for it. Oh, no.
Wake Up EX command grab is invincible, so if you're too close to Seth, he will grab you and get a confirm off of it.
Yep, looking to bait out the EXDP, but not going to work out for you. Round start, change the future.
Oh, thorough eject miss. Got caught pressing buttons.
TRM. Yep, the FF into the stomp.
5-8 check. Overhead. Overhead. We blocked those. Let's go.
There we go. Got a free sword buff off of it, though. What are we going to make of it?
Oh, green shield. Oh, it was a command grab, too. Not even normal grab. The combo doesn't do that much damage, but it's the fact that you get to retain some meter.
Yep.
Overhead
Waiting out
block.
this grid break. Yep.
Uh-oh. Got to be careful. Just disengages full screen.
Chilling. Held the orb right on top. Woo. CS to reassess. Sky on set point now.
There's the
CS
veil
land
off.
one more time.
Dash up command grab. Yuri not respecting that option, just down backing and hoping to get the best of the situation.
Waiting at the orb, so scary.
Yeah, you just throw out more orbs as long as you get the space.
Yep.
Sky understands.
Ooh, BCS, no DP. Oh, there we go.
Yuri has a chance. He's going in. Pressure's a little slow, but catches Sky walking backwards.
And we get some extra damage off the Vorpal too. Should be able to build 200. Yuri, don't drop.
And that's why playing a character like Seth has the consequence of being the lowest health character in the game.
Yep. Maybe could have lived one more interaction, but all the mobility in the world, what you need to try and seal out this final game, final round.
Gets away from the charge tackle. Yurik's unfortunately back to the corner somehow. That was very interesting.
Yeah. I like what we're trying to see with the air dares on the orbs, but now Sky just running us over to the other side so you can't even contest.
Clean 2C hit from Sky.
Yep.
Full confirm, spends 100. Put down an orb. Now Yurik has to defend. Whew, that was tricky.
Teleports right behind you, DP.
Oh, tried the mash play and got counter hit. Clean frame trap from Yuri. Gets his field buff.
Oh, the VO once again.
Oh no!
They baited up the DP.
Wait, you can win. You can win.
IW.
It's close.
Oh, I think you live with a sliver.
Oh my God!
Sky is going to take it 2-1. Yuri not quite able to move on to the next round, but damn, it was a good set.
System mechanics prevail once again. Damn, they got a squad up there.
You know, I passed by Myra, Iron Grid TO, over there on the stage, and she was like, Jade-Stu, I'm having the time of my life. I just cheered on my homies to get top 32 in Grand Blue and top 8 in Uni, but I didn't get a chance to ask who. But I think after that pop-up, we have a good good idea on who that homie is. Congratulations, Sky, making it to losers quarters.
Sky looked really shaky there in the first game and a half. He was not moving as much as he wanted to. Maybe the AC is blasting a little bit too much above the players.
Hands are cold.
Like, my hands are cold, but you kind of have to play through that because you should know at this point in time a lot of venues have AC to make sure you get proper ventilation.
Exactly.
But it takes a little bit, like I said earlier, to kind of warm up. You might be nervous. You don't know what your confirms are. Yeah. You're getting ahead of yourself. You're dropping. And I think once guys started blocking those overhead sequences, like one overhead to another, his success rate of trying to win more interactions skyrocketed.
Exactly. Once we got past the gimmick of, oh, okay, am I going to do one overhead? Am I going to do two and double down? Am I going to go for, FF stomp, to fake out the overhead as well? Then we started building up that confidence in the defense, exactly like you're saying, and then we were able to run that game plan. But well fought from Yuri out at number 7 here, and now we're moving to the other side of losers quarters. We got SlushRushSweep versus Lufl, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is actually a run back from top 32.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
I don't know how this is going to go, only because Lufl's decision making is sometimes he's a genius and he'll just make the right read, or he just knows, and then sometimes he'll just send it. And I'm like, brother, just hold that. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Everyone wants to be a knower, and then all of a sudden they guess wrong, and they're like, wait a minute, why am I eating 80%? Well, you maybe went for the most committal thing that you could have done in that moment, but, sometimes you're just wrong.
Who let these guys do colors on stream? What is going on here?
It's not even an ad break. Hold up.
It always happens at every major tournament. Uni players want their colors, but they'll do it on stage.
I know. Can't believe it. But there we go. We're back over here in the character select. If he doesn't even use the custom color, I'm going to be so mad.
No, that's his actual. He uses that color if he's on his own stream or if he gets to play on stream.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see if Lufl will be able to get through some of the Hilda stuff that kind of denies the way Lufl likes to play.
Yeah.
Because Hilda does have quite a few moves that snipe that area that Phonon or Lufl's Phonon likes to be at.
Yeah. Exactly. Really likes to be super active in the air, going for a lot of air stalls, fireballs, to try and make it so frustrating to bring you right back down to earth. But like you're saying, right, Hilda, one of these characters that, oh, I'm at full screen, I'm safe, I'm chilling, all of a sudden you're getting hit by back spike, you're getting hit by linchpin, and you're like, wait, maybe I got to be a little bit more cognizant here.
But the idea is you also don't want to let Hilda kind of set up for free and win grid, because anytime she wins Vorpal, if she ever spends 100 meters, she actually gets 50 meter back instead of 25.
Yeah, exactly.
So
definitely meter efficient.
It kind of accelerates her game plan really quickly. Speaking of which, already having to block the Gloom.
Yep.
Oh, tries to match 2C but gets hit instead.
Yeah, combo's going to secure the cycle as well, so now the meter economy is so good, but not as good if we drop the combo. But all right, we got a grid break for our troubles.
Lufl trying to shield the low there. Slush Rush went in. Oh, mix up. No, we tech those grabs, but you still have to block the Roomba. Another Roomba coming through.
Yep. All the meter in the world. Block on the overhead, and we're going to find the counter hit to escape the corner. Wonder what happened.
Lufl will maintain the cycle, get an extra 10% damage on his confirm.
Yep.
Let's
Defender,
change
6-6 BCS.
No, you tried to throw and you got hit by 5C. This is big damage.
Yeah, we're building up so much meter for it, too. The Assault just barely seals out the cycle. Catches a 2A from Slush Rush, but off of the scramble, it's Lufl.
So Lufl can end this round if he gets to 200 meter in time. Doesn't make it in time, but he might spend another 100. No, drops the confirm.
Yeah, meter penalty after the recent EX spend, just barely keeping him out of IW range. Now needs one more hit.
Slush Rush just needs to make sure they don't interact with any of Lufl's long-range hitting normals,
Yep.
like that one right there.
Gradually walking down.
Oh,
AB.
no!
Oh, no!
My man, he tried to steer Ender into power up, but that does, in that instance, it does have a gap you can mash on her because it's not invincible.
Oh, I see. There you go, Dash B. Just trying to look for something here off the skewer. Oh my god! And it cleared the Roomba too! 100 meter down the drain.
That trade is great, but he's still stuck in the corner and getting hit.
Yep.
Time to go for Bloom setup.
Oh, now we got cycle for Slush Rush. Ooh, empty low!
That is very hard to block because you're usually accustomed to Hilda doing the overhead.
Yep. All right, we got Gloom applied. No, but we got the Linchpin catching you right out of the 3G and AB Ender for game number 1.
That was a clean game 1 from Slush Rush.
Yeah.
Lufl, if he doesn't go to character select, he should. Oh, there's the instant rematch.
Okay.
So maybe he's thinking, maybe I should just hold up some more, which is honestly what I thought he was already going to start doing. Ooh.
Straight confirm.
ED Fireball. Oh, gets punished because of the shield. Clean stuff from Slush Rush, but doesn't get the confirm.
Go, air skewer, gradually trying to walk ourselves out of the corner. Yeah, the whip on the Ender on the AB on block.
Side switch. Ooh, didn't turn around, but it's okay. Lufl tried to match, but it was not his turn.
We'll take it. We call it a reset. Still going to keep the pressure on for Slush Rush. Set the Gloom.
Oi!
No, the drop. It's okay.
The Roomba's still out there. Roomba, protect me. Empty
But
low.
Oh, we saw the green shield. Going to go for the low.
And now Slush Rush is 1 round away from advancing on in the bracket, but this could be that turning point of Lufl finally knows what to do. Just kidding. He got smoked there.
Caught out by the right above the ground skewer. 100 meter available. Are we going to slam the VO? No, we're so far away.
Oh, okay. Brother? Family?
Milord?
Acquaintance?
Oh, we got CS available.
Oh, that was a little bit scary, but doesn't block low. Gets hit by the low spike.
Yep.
Lufl should win this cycle, especially after that chain shift.
So far ahead. Not quite able to secure Celestial, but what's the CS going to do when you're up against the wall? Set point for Slush Rush is able to block the empty low.
Oh, trying to swing, not dead. Last chance incoming.
Yeah.
Lufl does have some meter, but he gets sniped out of the air. Oh, there it is.
EX spike, the Mawaru, straight up into the 6-6B Slush Rush. He's going to sweep his way over to that loser semis.
And in those last couple instances, you saw Slush Rush doing more 6-6B/6-6C.
Yep.
It was that spin move.
Yeah.
It actually caught Lufl at the start of some of his jumps.
Oh, I see.
So it made it so he couldn't just like up back, do charge jump B, charge jump C, fireball, 2-2C in the air, which is very important because that's the way Lufl primarily likes to play against a lot of people.
Yeah.
But if people kind of figure out, hey, I can just occupy this space, you can't move freely,
Exactly.
it becomes, not to say it completely hinders his plan, he doesn't fall apart, but his decision making is a little bit more hindered because he's like, do I go for this? Do I not go for this? Am I just going to start down backing more often, which is not likely of him because he's just like, all right, I'm trying to smash buttons. You know, I paid $60 for this.
I'm trying to jump, man. You know, I'm trying to take to the skies, and then, okay, yeah, they're presenting a lot of ways to keep me locked down on the ground. But if I down back, is that giving up? Do I give them a little bit too much mental real estate? But that's how it goes. Lufl already gonna, outplace his ECT 2023 placing, but I'm sure we'll see him next year fighting for that top 4 spot. But also fighting for our loser semis is the other side of losers quarters. Cinder Blue versus DC Sky.
So this will be Seth versus Nanase.
Yep.
I do believe Nanase has a good number of ways to stop Seth from staying up in the air frequently.
Yeah.
She has her projectile, which she can redirect up forward.
Yeah.
And that space that Seth likes to, double backdash, be up in the air, drop an orb, that can get snipes, so you have to be careful. Also, Nanase has 214A, 214B.
Yep.
Those tornadoes that occupy a lot of space.
Launch her straight into the sky as well, yeah.
And she can do a dive follow-up if she so chooses. Because if she sees that, oh, Seth got hit by the tornado, just do the dive, land, get a full confirm.
Exactly. Yeah, lots of ways to be tricky in the skies, you know, challenge Seth, where a lot of characters, you know, maybe they're thinking, oh, okay, let me dash to try and make the landing a little bit more awkward, let me concentrate to try and convince you to go back down to the ground rather than sending up orbs for free, but like you're saying, Nanase has a lot of ways to challenge air to air, so it looks like we're going straight into it.
Oh, they are.
Hey, like the air fireball, you said it, yeah.
Damn, it's like what I said came true. It's crazy. Sinner gets a full confirm. Oh, blocks overhead.
There we go. Ooh, tried to sweep with the 2C, but nothing found. Still stuck in the corner against Sinner Blue, but gonna send it one more time to escape.
Sinner tried to do 2-1-4 A there to a throw, but Sky was like, I'm mashing, bro.
Yep.
Gets a knockdown. Walking emoji!
Walking emoji, blocking emoji, you wish. CS still available for Sky, so we're gonna use it to hold on to the next leg. Oh!
Yeah, that move is dive invul, so some moves have dive properties, and Nanase's dive is just like, I have dive properties.
There we go.
Against that. Oi.
Oh,
well,
no. The anti-air IWEX.
I don't know if
Surely you live with the sliver, right? My fault.
A Vorpal adding to some of the damage, because
you're right.
10% on top of whatever the base damage is, that's a lot.
Oh, there we go. 2-2-C for the pickup.
So gonna get a proper knockdown. Cycles at halfway. We just roll out. I don't want to block any of that.
Said I'm good, man.
Oh,
Bakan with the dive.
Yep. Sky trying to up back, press a button, gets caught. Sinner wins the cycle. Block the overhead, chain shift.
Yep. Late dive, run up assault. 200 meter now available. Oh, but the dive whiffs. It's okay. We still got 2-2-C.
Oh, tried to mash there, but might have done the wrong response instead.
Yep.
Seth, in that instance, if the gap is big enough, he can do his B command grab.
Oh, okay.
Because it's an anti-air, and because she's hovering there, you can just snatch her out there and get a combo.
I see. Now it's Orb for Fireball. The dive is going to go right to the other side. Oh, no. Passing by like ships in the night.
Oh, dash up 5A gets the crouch confirm. Should push Sinner to the corner. Maybe spend 100 meter because they have cycle. No.
Okay. FF Orb gradually getting that vacuum, but going to send the air Fireball just to clear it off the screen.
Sky takes a turn back. That was a little precarious, but it's okay. No hit. Veil off. Don't need to block there. I have 100 meter.
Yo, Seth, no! Off the ground shield.
That new force function that Seth got,
yep.
the first hit is the only hit that's an overhead. Everything else is a mid. Oh, that wasn't a combo, but
drop.
It's okay.
Red beat, but we still find a two-way tap on the toes on the other side. Sky, as long as you don't drop, should secure game number 1.
So Sinner was doing an okay job there the first 2 rounds, but round 3 kind of got away from him, making like 2, I don't want to say bad decisions, but probably looked like he was unsure of what to do there, just kind of pressing without purpose.
Yeah. Whoa. Ooh, there we go. Gradually able to advance across the screen with the double fireball approach. Ended up side swapping, so you got to kind of fight back for that space, but still lands the hit.
Oh, tries a shield low for some reason, because that's an overhead, fam. You got to stand shield that.
Yeah, exactly.
And once again, getting sniped by the fireball 5B. Sky trying to mash, but it's not your turn after you tech there.
Yep, the cheeky reset. Going to secure the perfect for Sinner. And lots of meter going into this round number 2 as well.
Up back, get away from the disc. Oi, dive hits. Sinner not ready to contest there. So it looks like Sky might spend 100. No, just takes the orb knockdown. But kind of fumbles their Oki a little bit. Gets mashed on by Sinner. Big chance. Retreats.
5B, float back, FF. Oh, off the green shield, tried to catch it, but a little bit too late. Gold throw.
There's chain shift. There's the veil off. No, I'm not blocking anymore, fam. So you have to be a little bit careful with your Sinner, because any clean hit, well, it's gone now, but it was going to do for 20% extra damage.
Yep. Okay, air fireballs once again to clear out the orbs. Scary. I thought you were going to get whip punished.
But walked in front of the dive again. That is an overhead. Maybe tried to roll, but didn't get the D to come out.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, 2GC once again, just going to hold down back, not trying to risk anything too crazy, but counter hit by the tornado.
Not enough to end the round because Sinner doesn't have meter, but last chance. There's a chain shift. Oh, tries to run up. I'm surprised that hit, I'm not going to lie to you.
Teleports behind you, nothing personnel, set the orb.
There's wake up CS, no red. Sinner tries to mash, gets hit. I think this is enough as long as Sky does not fumble this combo. Please don't fumble, fam.
Yeah, we got the IW.
I don't think you're dead. I don't think you're dead. You're not dead.
Scaled off the starter, right? IW. Not quite enough, but we set the orb! Oh, the humanity.
Sinner tried to mash there because they saw the orb set out and they saw Sky dash up, do nothing. They were like, it's my turn.
Yep.
In reality, it wasn't.
My turn to try and fight back. Trying to be a little too active for your own good. Set point. Sky caught up by the swing. There we go.
Gonna get the knockdown. Back tech to the corner. Shield gets exploded by the throw.
Boom!
Oh my god, just match 5cc. We're out here. Sky gets a turn back. They're grid broken though, so their meter gain is severely reduced.
Yeah, even up this combo, not able to beat the 100-meter threshold.
Oh, Green Shield can't get punished for that though.
Yep. Already committed to the 2-2C. Oh, caught out of the dive by the blink.
Small combo drop. All right, there's the BDP from Sinner.
There we go. Theo didn't want to have to deal with any of that 2-2C nonsense.
Sinner has to be careful. The EX orb's coming through.
There we go. Shoot on the orb, secures the cycle. Oh, Tornado went to the dive, whiff, but no punish.
If he did DP, it might have hit Sky out of the air, but Sinner just went with all reliable.
Yeah, a full jump out, no challenge from Cinder Blue. Still not going to be able to kill off this, but after, it's going to be one touch. Both sides should secure CS available.
No! Wait, that
Huh?
hit combo. Plus frame, uses the plus frames. This comes back.
What? No!
Does the match 2A.
Finish your food!
EXP
No!
doesn't get punished. Come on, bro.
Lock in. The circumstances of your life determine your life path.
There's a Vorpal for Sinner. Gonna slowly approach.
Walk up
There's the
behind.
chain
No!
shift. Bro, where is this character? I can't see him.
Whip on the dive.
Text the throw. Low shield, kind of scary.
Okay.
Sky.
Challenge with the 2B. 19 seconds on the clock. Sky finds the hit and does confirm it's a 2-0 to move on to losers semis.
I definitely heard something get slammed. Please don't break your equipment.
I think so. He was like reaching behind the chair. He's like, oh, sorry, I dropped it. And his friend pulling up for the pop-off. Sky taking it 2-0, but Sinner Blue.
Is he gonna
Still
pop
out
up
in
every
number
time
5.
he wins on stage?
Entirely possible. I mean, he's got the energy of the crowd behind him.
Isn't that draining? Like you win these squeaker moments, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden you're like, yeah, I won it, I did it, and all of a sudden you play your next match, you're like, man, I'm really exhausted. What happened there?
You're
Why am I
too
so tired?
satisfied from the previous pop-offs that
Yeah.
you're like mentally, okay, I already got my moment in the shine. And then
Or you're
you
just
lose
tired because
energy.
you're like,
Yeah.
because you get up, you have the adrenaline flow through you, but like containing the adrenaline also is a skill because you have to make sure you're not constantly shaking, nervous.
Yeah,
you don't forget
exactly.
how you got here, obviously.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people sometimes when they win, they don't remember how they did it, and they just kind of fizzle out.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe our players need a little break from the pop-offs, and I'm sure you guys do as well. So make sure to stretch, get some water. We're going to run some quick ads, and we'll be right back with Uni 2 Top 8.
And find great merch, officially licensed from fighting titles, and collaborations with FGC legends. If you're watching this at home, then you can head over to merch.10-0.gg as we have limited stock available for online orders this weekend as well. We have designs from Street Fighter, Tekken, Guilty Gear, The King of Fighters, and Under Night Invert, with many original designs by artists from within the FGC. Check them out online at merch.10-0.gg.
Another day, another credit card decline. For now I rise from the ashes.
SGF Devices actually makes it super easy to customize your own controller.
But for me, it was Tuesday.
I'm him, Bison. I wrote the song in like 2 days. New levels of power, been inspired from a new place. Think I'm holding my breath, how I keep the blue face. So ahead of my time, I do new in a new way. I'm so advanced with rhymes, if this was school, I skipped like 2 grades. Hater soft as Duncan Hines, op sweet as a souffle.
Want a little taste of Shiranui fire? You ready? Feel the flames. Better prepare. Watch it. Feel the flames of the Shiranui clan. Ode on the light, Akatsumi! Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
What's good, what's poppin', gamers? Welcome back. We got the latter half of our Uni 2 top 8 over here at East Coast Throwdown. It's your boy J2, and I'm hanging out with Fox once again. How you doing?
What's up? I'm good. I'm chilling, enjoying a lot of the undernight, a lot of the scrambles that we have out here. Yeah. Matches coming kind of down to the wire, and just a lot of, you know, standard sloppy play sometimes you get at tournaments, but it's fun because you're like, oh, these are top 8 players. They should be prepared, ready to know their combos, right? Yeah. That's not true. They're the human like you and I.
Exactly.
We all drop our confirms, but what's important is that you don't do them in tournament.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to avoid that loser side or getting knocked out as well, but we're going to be headed back up to the winners finals. Of course, we got Carp versus Mr. B fighting it out for that grand finals winner spot. But down there in the loser semis, we got SlushRushSweep. That's going to be versus Sky as well. All right.
So it will be Yuzuhira versus Orie. Did we see that matchup earlier? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think we saw it earlier, no. So let's see. First time we're going to be seeing it. Carp and Mr. B hanging out on the stream setup. If I'm not mistaken, they're from the same region, no?
I think I know.
Could be wrong.
Mr. B's MDVA. I forget what region Carp is from because I know they moved recently.
Okay, okay.
Forgive me, information.
Oh, this is their local. Okay, okay. So these are kind of the winners finals, grand finals at the, at balance match, I would assume.
Oh, yeah, it is balance. Damn,
yeah. We got that Boston Blue Bee tank as well, representing. Shout out Dink and the team over there.
I know Michael Dink is somewhere like, yeah, Boston Blue Bee, yeah, come to Boston.
Will's over there on production too. He's like, hell yeah. I'm a bit of a BBB fan. But there we go. We got Mr. B versus Carp pulling up.
So I feel that Carp, since they play each other frequently, already has a handle because I feel that Yuzu has the ability to keep Orie at bay even if she's trying to invade space with 236 A and B. Oh my god.
Okay, up against the wall, we build a 100-meter.
Yeah, her Stereo Ender actually swaps sides if you do it correctly. Unblockable! If you ever see a Yuzu sit in stance like that and start to charge up and it flashes, that is unblockable. You either have to roll or jump out of that before it comes out.
There we go. Big chillin' on the green shield. Oh no, but swing through with the parry, the 4B. Clean catch from Carp should be the perfect.
Doesn't have to spend any meter, goes into the next round, able to probably get a clean confirm, spend 200 if they want to keep a life lead.
Yep. Going for the 214A round start, trying to catch something a little more aggressive from Carp, but instead just going to go for the jump back TP.
You can see how Mr. B is being a little bit more patient, winning the cycle. They're just willing to sit mid-screen, shield correctly, where Carp is trying to be way more active and confused. Oh my! The 2 force function, a.k.a. Johnny 2H from Exert.
Yep, 2FF, my beloved. Not quite as strong as it used to be, but still an incredible anti-air. The snipe Mr. B straight out of the sky.
Carp shields correctly, wins the cycle, uses it immediately, gets smashed on after that small blocks there.
Yep. There we go, 60C for the pickup, send out the obelisk for that mid-grid concentrate.
Wakes up into the 2-2. Carp shields, gets some space, but Mr. B finds a way in. Throw tech. Oh my god.
Oh, backdash up against the corner. Assume the stance.
Oh, gets hit by dash B there. Carp's going to get a good grip of damage. Might spend 100 at the end here. There we go. It's the EX flip.
There you go.
Ooh. Stagger. Oh, and that's what those staggered 2As were for, to see if Mr. B would immediately shield or not.
Yep. Now we got CBO. We just sent it for the
Whoops! No! He didn't have enough meter to do a 100-meter super into IW.
It's IW, yeah.
No! But the grid thrust gets blocked.
Exactly. So far ahead, really doesn't have to take too many risks with the life lead, so we're going to seal out a quick game 1. But as a reminder, of course, we're over here in the winners finals, right? So our first 3 of the evening. We got a little bit more to go in the set.
So Mr. B, sometimes those games will happen where he didn't get beat it wasn't a clean 2-round straight, but you could see how he was kind of down backing since they play each other a lot, trying to give each other a different look, make it so that, hey, you don't know what I'm going to do all the time. Maybe I'll win the cycle more often than not. Like right there, Mr. B has a cycle, but has to be a little careful. Ooh.
There we go, run up for the summon, tried to go for a shield, but instead we're just going to slash back through.
So Carp's not going to be able to gain any meter because the grid broken.
Yep.
But they still have proper positioning. Decent life lead. There's a red. EX Sacred Spire.
Okay. Attack the throw. Gradually trying to walk you down. Caught with the last hit of the dash D. We're still going to throw.
But Yuzu has combo throw anywhere on the screen.
Yep.
It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it just gives you more time on the grid cycle. Oh my god. Ooh. Got hit by the standing low there. No!
Oh, the crouch shield ambitious. Carp already taken to the skies with the jump back. Goes to try and scout it out. Doesn't quite build up the 200, but doesn't even need it for the kill.
Carp decided to change shift there, get some extra meter because he knew his damage output. Round start EX slash.
Yep. All right, bring us right back down to the ground. Halfway through the grid cycle. Pull up. Okay, red beat for the ender there, but it's fine. We're at use soft, but no!
Hey, teleports right into the Orie 5A. Mr. B gets his chance. Immediate throw tech by Carp.
Yep. Trying to do a little bit too much b-boying in the corner. We get the EX leap to escape.
So right now, Carp's in a pretty good spot. Oh my god. Managed to actually jump out, jump TC there. Impressive. Fade away, jump B after the air whip shield. So you can still perform an action if you jump shield early enough.
Yep. Nasty for the back tech. Oh, ends up hitting the same side. Puts a second game on the board for Carp.
It looked like Mr. B tried to maybe either fuzzy mash or he thought Carp was going to do like empty low.
Oh,
so that's why he mashed right away, but
yeah,
Carp just did the actual jump in there.
Ooh, okay, okay. Mr. B consulting the notes, giving himself a little bit of time by heading back to the character select screen. It's a lot of momentum on Carp's side. You really don't want to head down to losers. So give yourself a little bit of time to refresh.
It is important that if you feel that, you know, you kind of get smoked in the, especially in winter finals, you get smoked in the first 2 games, it's important that you go back to character select so that way you're not like rushing, forgetting steps.
Exactly.
Already
we talk about icing your opponent, but sometimes you need that deep breath, and we're going to find the first hit for Mr. B.
So it's like again from Carp. Doesn't try to bait out any of those shields, but wants to get back to mid-screen so he doesn't get hit by that.
Oh, there we go.
Counter hit Bato slash. I don't think he'll spend 100 here. Holds on to it.
Yep.
Trying to also win the cycle, doesn't want to give Mr. B too much space out the corner.
Yeah, the micro concentrate gives you a little bit more room to jump back without necessarily losing the cycle, but EX thrust coming out from Mr. B. Ooh,
Jump,
elbow.
Yeah, jump away, elbow. And there's the teleport getting contested by the 5A from Orie again.
Yep.
Spend 100, get the knockdown.
Obelisk, AV, but not quite enough to kill Orb off screen.
Ooh. Carp shielding correctly. A little bit scary on those green ones, but manages to get more grid. There's the veil off. Yep, doesn't have to deal with that if he has 100+ meter.
Yep. You want to get this round back so bad. Look, the Celestial as well off the increased grid gain, but not quite enough. IW. Yep.
You get the extra 20% damage from veil off and an extra 10% from having Warple.
Yep.
Oh no!
Ooh, combo throw.
I wonder if Carp's gonna end the combo earlier to get a better setup.
I wonder if CS available as well, but just gonna go for the EX.
EX. Oh, the green shield lost Mr. B too much grid there and lost the cycle, unfortunately. No unblockable.
See how it be, just chilling in the stands, looking for one more hit on both sides. 20 seconds left on the clock. Leap into CS, but we tap on the dome with the 2A.
Oh, actually didn't get hit out by Thanatos. And then Mr. B, most likely option selected throw with 3B there.
Yep.
So if a throw came through, it would have got teched.
Oh. The swing and the miss, but still able to put a round on the board here.
Just flying by each other.
Yeah, pretty big for Carp, so it's going to be a while till we build up that 100. Still finds a hit off the leap, though.
And I was talking about earlier, Mr. B will sometimes send it with the charge thrust without anything to back it. But Carp doing a good job of making sure that doesn't happen too often and keeping that space of up back. Oh! Clean anti-air, but no confirm.
No backdash action. There we go.
Ooh. Green shield again. It looks like Carp is just trying to bleed out Mr. B of grid, so that way you can't get much of it. But because of that change shift, Mr. B has a lot more grid available. But it doesn't matter with the fadeaway jump C.
There we go. How's the CS going to save you from the combo? Brings us all the way over to the corner off the EX slash.
Force function. Thanatos goes the wrong way.
Oh, a swing and a miss for 100 meter down the drain. Shoot to the kill if we choose to spend the EX.
Oh, the scaling is too much, but any hit will do it here. Anti-air shield gets the full confirm after. So Mr. B has another chance.
Even if you're not able to win the round, right, at least trying to get some meter for that third round.
Oh, Mr. B tried to mash a little bit late, but Carp got the timing.
Yeah.
And now Carp's on set point.
Stagger 2A, one more round, but okay, anti-air. 5A was up?
Yeah, it keeps happening on the teleport. Every time Carp tries to teleport to the other side, he's getting checked.
Yep. Lots of good for Mr. B, just trying to hold on strong for the cycle. And we secure Celestial for it too, but Carp keeping the pressure on.
Mr. B decides to neutral chain shift, has access to 100 meters.
Yep. All the meter in the world, but still getting sniped out by the counter hit swipe.
Oh, gets the shield into the EX thrust. Full confirm to push the corner.
Yep.
And also has the cycle as well, so will do a little bit more damage.
Yeah. Okay on the board, clean throw attack.
Hey, jump 2C on the redash attempt by Carp.
There we go.
Don't drop this.
Keep it simple. There we go.
Thank
The
God.
EX was all you needed, but IW just to make sure Mr. B puts a game on the board.
So it looks like Mr. B was a little bit more aggressive in that instance where after he closes the distance off of throw techs or dash ups.
Carp's like, nah, man.
I hope he didn't hear me. I hope he's not like, nah, none of that happened. It's all right.
It's peak, it's bleak, it's game number 4. We take this guys with the TP. No challenge for Mr. B with the 5A this time.
So Carp's going to get the full mid-screen confirmed. Get an extra block of grid there. Might hold mid-screen so that way Mr. B can't get out corner. No, it's time to be aggressive. Counter hit throw.
There we go, and that micro concentrate. Even if we got the throw tech, still would have been able to contest the cycle, but now we're in the corner. Counter hit.
Carp being a lot more aggressive now. Oh, there's the teleport after chain shift. Oh my.
Oh, close on the cycle, but still goes in Carp's favor with the assault.
He just did thrust there.
Oh, okay. EX Leak to try and escape the persona.
Another counter hit throw. Carp doing a great job of making sure Mr. B's timings are not available to, try to yeah.
Full screen run up 2FF, my beloved, and should be able to get the. No!
Come on, fam. Can't be dropping those. There's
What's going on? You're doing too much.
He actually was mashing quite a lot there. Woo. Oh my God! The fact that Mr. B pressed 2A and then he could not recover in time to block it, Carp dashed 2A to punish that was crazy.
Insane work, the double TP.
So now Carp once again on set point. Worry about getting anti-aired. I thought he was going to get checked again.
Trying to bait out something, looking for the anti-air from Mr. B to whiff, but Seth holding on strong.
Thanatos getting rid of the counter properties there because it hit low. Oh boy.
Pondering my orb, all the shields. Little bit of free
overhead.
grid, clean block on the 6B.
Tries to jump, gets met by 5B, but doesn't escape the 20. There's the veil off. Ooh. Really late stagger. So now Carp's going to use the accelerated grid game from having veil off to try to win this next cycle.
Yeah, but still not enough, right? Gonna be able to block it out.
And those proper shields from Mr. B won the cycle and gets the punish on there. Should get a full corner carry.
Oh!
Sure.
Drop on Thanatos, but still able to keep pressure. Carp respectfully holding down back. Oh no, and holding down back on the 6B. The overhead finally works.
Meaty overhead. Meaty dash up overhead, mind you.
Inspired by the previous Yuri arc set. Overheads work. Send it with the EX thrust and drop with the 2C. Oh no.
Yeah, as soon as you see that drop combo, it's like, I will mash my passive button.
Yep.
Immediate steer ender, trying to win this next cycle coming through. Throw tech. Losing more
cycle
grid.
so much in favor of Mr. B with the green shield. Clean from Carp to steal it right back.
And the jump B into a full confirm.
Yep.
Carp might spend 100. Yep, gets a 25% refund as well.
There we go. TP for the tech chase. Green shield. Just barely at the end of the cycle, but
that was a little scary. I think Carp tried to chain shift right as the cycle was coming back in his favor. Yeah. But massive life lead. He only needs one more clean confirm.
Trying to go for a lot of these air-to-air slashes. Nothing too committal that keeps you locked up in the air. Land into the 4B, and that's the kill for Carp. Baits out the thrust, and moving on to Grand Finals winner's side.
The best part about that was that you saw Carp actually walk back for quite some time, do nothing, and then it was like, I can react to this, and he did so. That was great stuff because it's not easy to do that because if you're wrong on the interaction, like let's say it's just the A version of the thrust.
Yeah,
if you
don't
don't
right in front,
Yeah, because if it doesn't have the charge flash, it doesn't go full screen. So it's like you're made to look like a fool, like, oh, I whiffed my button, now you got to punish.
Exactly.
But Carp was like, I know. Trust me, I know.
I believe I have the read,
Yeah, because they obviously they play each other a lot from from the same scene, Boston Blue Beat.
Exactly.
Shout out to them. They're always streaming. They're always doing a great job because it's not easy to run games that are, I don't want to say less appreciative because that sounds real bad. But but trust me.
Exactly. Showing some shine to every game that deserves the love.
And I'm grateful every year East Coast Throwdown hosting one of the major French break games, be it either Melty Blood or Under Night.
Hell yeah.
And they're always making sure that anime games get their shine because anime is one of those things that brought it into prominence because Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear for a long time was a staple of the organizers because I know Long Island Joe. I can hear you, Joe. I can hear you.
Said I hear you out there. Don't worry.
Yeah. Like the organizers are great people because honestly, it's not easy to run an event of this magnitude, especially using a convention center of all things because being a TO does lose you money. I don't care what anyone says. Investing any type of money into this stuff is not easy.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, where does money come from? Where's the infinite money hack, right?
I know. it's money, it's time, it's PRing to make sure that everybody pulls up here. So getting to do this Uni 2 top 8 and hanging out with the rest of you guys over there in the crowd is an absolute joy. And we're going to be moving on down into our losers semis, our final first of 2 of the Edo.
We can't see that, bro.
What we got going on there? I understand it's hard. No, when you turn up the brightness, it's too bright.
I can't. Oh, there you go.
I don't recognize. Oh, is that TC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Tip for everybody at home: if you're ever on stream and you want to show your funny meme, make sure you understand what white balancing and camera focus is.
Yep.
Because guaranteed you are holding up stuff because you don't know how it works. I see Impurist laughing at the side of my eye because he's like, oh, he's blowing up everybody. Yes.
I was a fool before. I used to think you have to pull it for full brightness so everyone can see it. But there's bright lights.
It's 2024
to illuminate you. You gotta go half.
We
brightness.
have Reddit to understand how this stuff works.
Half brightness where we're going all in. Loser semis, our final first of 2 of the evening. SlushRushSweep versus TC Sky.
So I do believe, once again, Hilda is another character that can contest Seth at those areas that he's trying to retreat at.
Yeah.
But it does require you to have the execution to have the read of, I will place this at the right time.
Yeah, and I like to run up JC to try and clear out the orb, but now Sky, the pressure on.
So Sky's probably going to get the knockdown into orb setup here. Yep, there it is. But there's a chain shift from SlushRush. Doesn't respect the orb still coming out. Unless you make Seth tech a throw or hit him, those orbs will still come for you.
Yeah, exactly. Really trying to be greedy on the hit from the dive kick, but really not going to work out. CS off of the frac breaker. Now we get 100 meter going into round 2.
And that situation is scary because a lot of people forget Seth does have a command grab for some reason.
Yep. There you go, going for these retreating buttons. Seeing if Sky is going to be a little aggressive on the round start, but no, instead the skewer is not going to find too much, but 6-6B for the counter hit.
Going far enough to test Seth from trying to retreat. Gloom comes through, delay charge jump C overhead. Does also hit twice, you have to be careful. Blocks the overhead linchpin, and manages to escape and get to mid-screen.
There we go. Scary on the empty shield, so he went for the CS, catches the FF with a straight hit, but once again, the 6-6B.
Should get the full confirm here, not enough. EX spike, still not enough.
Hit. No. No, DG opportunity, we roll.
Oh no, jump B crushes the 5A attempt from SlushRush. Are you going to spend 100 meter here for a knockdown? No, just goes for the normal orb knockdown.
Yeah, trying to get as much as we can while saving the 200 for this potential round 3, but FF going to seal the deal.
That is considered one of the better moves that Hilda has to contest that space that Seth also wants to be at.
Yeah.
EX slow spike comes through, doesn't get anything.
Sky staying right outside of range of the 6-6B, but it's not going to be enough when SlushRush pulls up.
So this should be another Gloom setup. There's a linchpin, Gloom comes through. Are you going to block? No, tried to move, he got hit by the rain on the way down.
Yep. It's not the high, it's not the low, it's the Gloom itself. Trying to be a little bit too active on the defense, 200 meter.
You can see Sky trying to take their time. Lets the EXDP rip, saw a gap there, took their turn. Force Punching goes through. Veil off to get away from that setup. I also have Veil off. No, it's air unblockable. It tracks where you are. Doesn't get to set up an orb. No, that's not safe, fam. You had chain shift. You had Vorpal.
Garfield, you had the opportunity to not be punished and put back into the corner. We have Gloom. Still blocking not strong, scared of the Roomba, so we dive out.
SlushRush has Vorpal. There's the chain shift. No anti-air. Gets hit by dive.
Teleports behind you. There we go. Sky not going to be able to kill with the 100.
He's going to get the knockdown. Spend. There's spend. Drop the orb and follow up. Yep. No, just going to run at her. Grid thrust. Hold that.
Backdash and stay alive.
Sky has Vorpal, so you have to worry about the chain shift opportunity there. Just holding down back. There's the overhead.
So much patience. Sky looking for something, but a little bit too passive there. Game number 1 to SlushRush.
A lot of Hildas don't commit to doing the charge 5C overhead because it does go very far, but it is she stands there and she waits for a little bit to charge up.
Exactly.
So if you're a masher, you can kind of get away with hitting her, but if you're being really patient, you're not looking for anything else that will catch you every now and then.
Yeah, we didn't have the 100 meter for the horizontal DP either, so would have had to really commit to trying to catch that out, but committed a little bit too hard. Whip throw right in front of Sky's face.
So Sky's going to get a knockdown, drop the orb. Going to get another setup, blocked directly by SlushRush.
Yep.
But
succeed.
Gets the overhead to counter hit because SlushRush was mashing. They might try to wake up chain shift here, but they won't get anything. Ooh, a little too early on the anti-air.
Yeah.
Grid thrust set back to mid-screen. Now you
time.
Ooh, that was a little scary.
Oh, there! Just did it again. Cycle be damned.
Anti-air.
No.
There we go. Should win this round. Don't drop the combo. Thank you.
Clean pickup coming out from Sky here. Really wants to tie it back up. And with 200 meter in this second round, in great position to do so.
Oh, my. Seth is probably tied for the fastest run with Linne, so he can kind of just like fly in there real easily.
Yeah.
Oh, decides to spend 200 meter, wants to establish a pretty big life lead and try to win this next cycle.
Yeah, not going to have 100 for any clean knockdown shenanigans for a little bit, but still going to find the two-way starter.
So SlushRush is now on the back foot. They have a 100+ meter. There's a grid thrust, but they have to worry about Seth having Vorpal, but not really if you get a clean hit like that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, buying back the tempo.
Punish. Oh. There we go. Almost was out of range to punish that, but held up 5A very big.
There we go. The range you need secures Vorpal, and immediately, as soon as the cycle ticked over, going for the EX.
Not enough to kill, but you will get this next setup. There's the Roomba.
Yep.
Oh my
God, the meter economy is crazy. Still ending the round with 100 meter after 3 EXs back to back. SlushRush on set point.
Oh, trying to contest after the Roomba set. That did a lot of damage for like 5 hits.
Yeah, right? Clean enter the Roomba into the AB. Ah, stay confirmed.
Gonna get the 2A. Gonna get a knockdown. Hopefully win this cycle. Don't lose any grid for no reason. There we go. So now you have Vorpal at your hands. Overhead hits.
1,000 lows and 1 high. Not quite able to block towards the end of it. 200 meters still available for Sky. But not going to spend any of it until we run up for the EX command grab.
Oh, drops the confirm, but it's okay. Overhead. Oh, that's unblockable.
Don't mind. Run up for the 6C.
Forward spike doesn't have anything. Sky looking like they're just trying to get the Vorpal cycle so they can contest. Oh my God, we're mashing. We're mashers.
With me and the orb behind me, mashers be damned. Caught you with the counter hit, and now we're going to final game.
Dash B round start, force function, a little scary, could have got punished, but it's all right. So now SlushRush is trying to establish space, but gets hit by dive, no confirm. Oh my God. You saw the patience, a slight walk back, down back.
Yep.
Trying to see what Sky does, but SlushRush gets a clean hit.
Slows down the pace, and then we got the gloom applied. So far away, Sky. Fine, giving up that space.
Skewer comes through. I'm not sure what Sky tried to do there. Steer Ender gets a knockdown.
Yep.
Gloom comes through.
I like the idea from SlushRush, just trying to get a clean knockdown, but instead Sky takes it to Sky once again. Finds you with the dive.
Was a little bit too high to get hit by the EX up spike.
Yep.
Gets thrown back to the corner, shields properly, wins the cycle. Just leave.
Hey, get me out of here.
Just leave.
Cyberbullying's not real, just leave. There we go.
Oh.
Able to escape, finds a clean pickup, but
might be
builds
dead.
up the 104-2. EX spike.
There we go. Nice and optimal, gets the round, and is on set point.
Go. Can we secure this set, or are we going to go to a final game, final round with 200 meter on Sky's side? What can we make of it once again? The overhead.
Spend meter? No, does spend anything, just gets a knockdown. Orb is out.
Yep.
Back dashes to the orb. All right. That was clean.
Bold way to try and escape, but still going to find the punish for Sky.
Sky has, Vorpal has 200 meter. You will get a refund if you spend 100. Decides not to, but gets the 660 to hit in front. Ooh. Overhead block, chillin'. No walking emoji for you today.
There we go. Guard thrust. Still 200 meter deficit for Sky. The dive gets you to the hit screen, but still sniped out by SlushRush.
Force function to anti-air Seth all the way up there. Whiffs the normal, tries the mash, gets counter hit. So now SlushRush is going to push Sky to the corner. Get a gloom set up.
Yep.
Ooh. No anti-air.
Waiting for 100 to come back up. Tries to go for anti-air FF, but the air stall coming out from Sky.
Don't drop it.
Is 100 enough?
It is not. One more chance. You are fighting a ghost. You had the chance to win. Now it's your chance to lose. Woo!
Go. Can we make it to that losers finals with the 2C, but CS still not enough to find the punish.
Roomba, help me. Roomba, come back. Roomba's still down there.
The Roomba software not going to work out. The dead sum on the 6-6B. We're final game, final round.
So SlushRush already starting off great. Hits the 200 meter. Set down. Roomba comes through again. Bail off gets blocked. My man was not going to block that setup. They were just trying to get out.
Said, hell no, bro. I'm trying to escape with my reversal. Still a little bit of time left in the bail off. But EXTB, he bet it all.
This could be the end for Sky.
Gets the 100.
Got that, and that's GG's, my friend. SlushRush goes to losers finals, 2-1 over Sky.
But not without a fight. Making TC proud. Absolutely, Sky is going to be out at that 4th place. But losers finals coming up next.
That's kind of how I thought most of that would go outside of the last interaction in the previous round where Hilda 6-6, either 6-6B or 6-6C just got hit by Orb for some reason. I mean, there's a hitbox there. There's a hurt box there by Hilda normals because a lot of moves they have the active hitbox, but there's also a hurt box after the hitbox.
Like a lingering extended hurt box.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, I've actually never seen that interaction before, so I was very baffled that occurred. But
we were all shell shocked. Yeah.
You kind of take those. You're like, oh hell yeah, I'm nasty. I'm nice. I knew that was gonna happen. You know.
Exactly. Absolutely calculated.
Sometimes you improvise and sometimes you are wrong and you're rewarded because life doesn't always work out in the way you think it should. But you got to take the best of what you're given. But SlushRush didn't let that affect them.
Exactly.
They managed to, focus up to say like, okay, I'm just going to make sure this character can't be in the air.
Yeah.
They lose all these interactions. They were blocking a lot more on Wake Up. And also whenever you saw the Roomba come out, Sky was really committed to not blocking.
Yeah, we saw a lot of veil-offs. Not quite as much as we saw in that previous set where I think we actually went into the double digits every single time we had 100. But, leaning into it as that defensive option, like, okay, I want to send out the VO. Oh, okay, I have a little bit of VO left. Let me go for EXZP and kind of bet their life on it, right?
Yeah.
But didn't want to hold that high-low. I understand.
Because it was working a couple of times, and they weren't getting punished, but because Hilda's 5A is not the fastest in the game, it's like 7 frames. 7 frames kind of being too slow. But it doesn't matter when the move is like double digits negative. You just press your fast big button and you just get the confirm real easily.
Exactly, yeah. In situations where, maybe the spacing, keeps us a little bit safe. No, we got the range for sure.
So up next, we have losers finals, if I'm not mistaken. It should be Mr. B versus, we saw earlier, SlushRushSweep.
Yep.
So it'll be Hilda versus Orie. And this is another one of those, well, mostly because Hilda's not a standard character you see all the time because she requires some sort of specialty of understanding. People will run at you.
Yeah.
You don't have really fast buttons to contest most of the time. You have to rely heavily on system mechanics for your defensive options.
Yeah.
Like making sure you have Vorpal, making sure you have 100 meter to grid thrust, making sure you know how to roll out now with 3D.
Yeah, exactly.
But that can also get punished if you're just being haphazard with your defensive options.
Yeah.
So a lot of people might not want to play Hilda because like, oh, I can't bust out with a invincible reversal or 100 meter invincible reversal. It requires a lot of discipline and game knowledge to be able to play Hilda, at least in my opinion. I know some people be like, oh, just mash buttons and zone for free, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Just pray until you get 100 meter in Vorpal, and then, you're just sending it with EXs back-to-back. But winning the cycle in the first place, being able to live long enough to get 100 meter without, being stuck in the corner, forced to slam VO, maybe a little bit harder than we expect. But losers finals, we took out TC Sky, but now TC pulling back up here in Mr. B. Also, of course, representing BBB because, it just makes sense with the name, makes sense with the region as well. Finally, coming up on our penultimate set, fighting for the chance to head back into that winner's side.
So it'll be important for SlushRush to realize that Mr. B does like to try to get into the range of Orie A thrust or B thrust.
Yep.
And especially charge B thrust, going full screen, kind of forcing his way in if there's nothing in front of him to get stopped, like how you saw Carp do earlier.
Yeah.
Ooh, slight walk back, doesn't get clipped, but there's a dash C from SlushRush. Gonna get a full confirm into a gloom setup.
There we go. Run up behind it. Now we're chilling, keeping our space.
Mr. B back teching there, lost them quite a lot of grid, but the assault comes through and they still don't win the cycle off that either.
Ooh.
He's red. Proper shield on that.
Now we got 100. Still going to be a little bit until the grid turns over, but we're going to cash out on the Roomba as soon as we can.
Oh, counter. The skewer got the knockdown, but no confirm.
Yep.
Overhead gets blocked. Ooh. Chain shift. Oh, that was a clean flip through. Orie force function does cover this space in the sky. A lot of people can't really interact with that well.
Yeah, threads the needle with the somersault, but once again, speaking of the needle, we got the Roombas coming out from the ground.
Overhead blocked. Making space, that's important, even though it got blocked. SlushRush is in the safe space. Oh my god.
The safe space in question still going to find a hit here for SlushRush.
I was a little worried that they would get sniped at that distance, but SlushRush is like, I'm nice, I know what's going on. Oh my.
Tried to go for the J214A, but nothing found SlushRush for the Queen FF anti-air.
So there's the Gloom set. I got hit. Okay, all right, you got it, fam.
The TP on the other side, we haven't seen that in any set so far, so pulling out all the stops here against Mr. B.
Ruma's out. Roll gets punished by throw.
There we go.
But you don't eat that much damage, so it's okay, but now you're back to the corner.
Yeah, all the way away.
Oh, got hit by Dash B. No confirm. Roomba, help. Help me win the set. Oh my god. Just a small 2A into the delayed overhead.
Yep.
It is tricky because a lot of people are not used to Hilda doing the force function overhead.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have an immediate standing overhead. You see the small float and you're like, what is she doing? And then you're like, oh, I have to stand up. So that does happen quite often nowadays. Hilda players are like, oh, we have more tools to mix people up even though we think our character is bad for some reason.
Yeah, didn't want to pull up, for the standard high-low. Saw that we had 200 meter available. Has been baiting VOs the entire evening, but just wanted to walk up, see if we made out a DP. Still, able to take game number 1.
660, getting the counter hit there. SlushRush starts off strong once again.
Yep. Blue maybe trying to catch out a thrust. If Mr. B is trying to scramble after the knockdown.
That was a great frame chat from SlushRush. Mr. B thought they could mash there. Oh, it's Roomba time. No!
Ooh, backdash caught out by the Roomba. Another clean confirmed. We have Vorpal behind it as well.
So SlushRush might try to change it. Oh my god!
The clean perfect coming out from SlushRush. It's cold out here on the stage. The hands are cold, but for a dude named SlushRush, it's a perfect environment. Dash C and a whiff on the throw.
Throw whiff is not plus in that one instance.
No.
Rare. It'll almost never happen again. Trust me.
Okay. Oh, TP right past the glue, but the backdashes from Mr. B still caught out.
There's a up and great read from SlushRush to know that at that spacing, Mr. B will most likely do charge B thrust to force their way in.
Yep.
Oh, we blocked the Roomba. We successfully blocked the Roomba.
We stand into the Roomba, but still keeping the pressure on EX thrust.
Send it, I guess. You're like, I've had enough. I don't want to get mixed up by the scary lady anymore.
Yeah, go off, I guess. All right, you're out of the corner. Still such a big life lead for SlushRush. CS available for Mr. B to try and even that out. Clean blocks on the 6B.
Get out the corner!
Help, TRM.
Shields the 2-2. Doesn't really get punished for that. No anti. Oh my god, we're Scramble Lords. That should be the end of the round as SlushRush can spend the EX. Doesn't even need to.
2A, my beloved. And we've been seeing, some crucial combo drops from previous sets, but it seems like SlushRush has been playing so consistent the entire time they've been in the top 8.
It could be one of those things where because you're in loser side of top 8 starting out, you get to play more games.
Yeah.
And especially if your sets are closer, you kind of get accelerated in how you're supposed to respond. So your adaptation actually goes faster than normal.
I see.
Because you're in a more, hey, if I lose, I'm out. If I lose, I'm out, right?
Exactly. You're hyper-focused. You're like, all right, this is my last chance in the bracket. Let's see.
2CC, force function. And you can see SlushRush just kind of chilling right now. Ugh. I said chilling, but they were like, no, I've had enough. I'm going to swing.
Chilling, but maybe a little bit too cold. You got that Celestial for all the meter in the world, but there you go. Slight health lead for SlushRush. Really trying not to go too crazy.
Unfortunately, gets clipped there. Mr. B does have 200 meters, so expect one interaction and maybe they send it. Walk Roomba, shield correctly, but they get opened up by the delay charged overhead.
The restand, 200 meter for Mr. B, but I don't know, man. The round is looking pretty bleak. Maybe we try and hold on to it, or at least a little bit.
He's going to send it to him, watch.
EX thrust, question mark?
I thought he was going to do it there, I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh.
But gets hit by empty low, and SlushRush is unrelenting and now on set point. Ooh, teleport.
TP EX skewer.
Probably trying to bait an option there. There's a charge thrust. Immediately takes their turn back.
And clean blocked over. And finally the EX thrust. The timer was a little bit longer than we thought, but scrambles out.
So now we got the corner carry.
Ooh. Oh no.
That's...
This is a disaster. Stuck in the corner.
Drop combo. Just bust out after the chain shift.
Sacred Spire, my beloved. We escape. VO slammed by SlushRush.
Roomba's out on the screen overhead. Blows up the low shield. Big damage coming through. Just kidding. Oh, wait. We got to confirm. We're nice. We're nasty.
Oh, clean pickup off of the skewer. The airport hit. Baits on the VO. SlushRush. As long as you don't drop, this should be your ticket to the Grand Finals 3-0.
That's quite a... That's a stark difference from their previous sets where they were fighting for their lives constantly. But it looks like they had the read. They understood. It looks like they know how to fight Orie and Mr. B together because it's quite astonishing for a lot of people to have a commanding lead over Mr. B because sometimes he will understand, okay, I can get to the space. I can take my turn.
Yeah.
He's really good at knowing how to scramble in certain areas, but Hilda is kind of good at containing that as long as the scramble is not too intense.
I see. As long as they don't dial the aggression to 200%, being tricky enough with, okay, I'm going to send out Skewer, I'm going to jump back and, control this airspace. And then once your opponent is feeling a little bit more, passive, oh man, I don't want to run into these hurt boxes. Now all of a sudden we're TPing right behind you, EX Skewer. It's like, wait. Maybe I got to play a little bit more active. Yes.
It's also a little hard because fighting Hilda means that you have to understand some spaces you get contested in when you normally don't.
Yeah.
But some of those buttons are slow, some of those moves are slow, so you're not at the whimsy of, oh, I can just do this. It's I have to do this with the thoughtfulness of I won't get punished if this misses.
Exactly. But, characters that can kind of occupy unique spaces, characters that are, you know, equipped to go air to air, air to ground, and be so tricky with their movement. Of course, we think of Yuzu and Carp. Pulling up here from the winner's side, SlushRush trying to bring it all the way from losers.
So we get the back throw, gets the crumple, combo throw, very nice for Yuzu to extend her ability to win the cycle.
Yep.
SlushRush kind of chilling. There's a chain shift. Carp keeping their aggression going. The pixie unblockable.
Yeah, SlushRush just chilling, really trying to get a read on Carp before we do anything too crazy, but sees the passivity, we throw you into the corner.
Was wondering if SlushRush would try to shield there, so that's why they decided to throw as well. Counter hit, jump B, no confirm. Hey! And that's another very important thing about when you fight Yuzu. If she decides to up back in that space mid-screen, she can snipe you for whiffing your buttons as well, so you have to be careful.
There we go. Throw tech coming out from SlushRush.
Uh-oh, it was Roomba time.
Hey! Oh, EX spike, pick up off the Roomba. There we go, but now no meter for Slush.
Force function covers that option. That was quite ingenious from SlushRush. Gets a knockdown too. Carp trying to move, but doesn't get hit.
Okay. EX slash, but nothing found on Slush. Sees the red miss, but it's just a TP behind you.
Ooh. Anti-air 5C, no confirm. Anti-dispersion comes through. Overhead gets blocked. Oh, gets hit by a follow-up of the function overhead.
Yep. Clean block, 3D right through, and it's the punish off of the 2A as well. SlushRush not quite able to steal that round back.
That's one of the few instances where rolling is kind of dicey, but because of the recovery of the move, you get to press 2A before they get to block. Ooh, EX Lotus. Oh my.
Just goes for the back throw.
Orie gets clipped for trying to dash up a little bit too early, but SlushRush will win the cycle. But they don't have any meter here, so they might try to mash instead, like right there.
All right, CS available for SlushRush on the wake up and 100 meter to try and scramble out with the VO.
Shield decided to see us right away. Carp tries to swing afterwards, gets counter hit by 5B.
There we go.
Side switch? Yeah. Knockdown? Yeah.
Yeah, back spike.
Oh, no! Anti-air, infinite worth. Very worth it for Carp there. Doesn't go for any teleport shenanigans, gets pushed to the corner.
Yep. Okay, 3D to escape. Once again, okay, trade on the FF. That's fine if you're Carp.
EX up spike. Carp just trying to win this round real quickly. And again, the up back from Carp, he doesn't have to commit to any buttons right away. Yuzu can like kind of jump back, fade away, and then commit to a slash after she sees you whip something.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't have to do it immediately. Throw up the timing a little bit on the shields, and also when SlushRush thinks that they have a time or a gap to try and advance.
Ooh, got clipped after trying to move from whiffing shield.
Yep.
Carp will win the cycle. Just kidding. Whiff throw, so you lose grid, and you get hit, so you lose more grid.
The jump back dive kick allows SlushRush to escape, sets up the gloom.
Carp chilling. Ah, there it is again. The fade away and just clip the whiff recovery of the move.
Yep.
So SlushRush is now going to probably do EX up spike, get a full confirm with the chain shift available.
Yep. CS 66B, we pull up with the gloom.
Back dashes away.
Oh, the low catches up the stand shield.
I don't know if this is enough. Gonna take the knockdown. Gloom setup. Blocks the double overhead.
Yeah.
SlushRush does a cycle, blocks the overhead linchpin.
Oh! Okay, EX Lotus to escape the corner. We see the red miss.
There's the veil off. Get your turn back. Roomba, save me.
Okay.
Oh, doesn't tap the grab in time. It wasn't a purple. It wasn't a yellow grab, but it's still one of those ones you have to react to right away.
Exactly. Ooh. Okay, trade to 2As.
Ooh, SlushRush waiting a little bit more. Doesn't want to get clipped for whip punishing.
Oh, there we go. 2FF pickup. Bring us over to the corner. Not going to secure cycle for it, though, but what are we going to do with the CS?
There's a grid thrust. Hold that screen. Carp immediately being aggressive, just making sure SlushRush can never leave.
Yep. Put you after that perfect spacing, both for you and for Yuzu. Now we're still fighting back with the Sakis, the Batas, the Kitties.
Ah, no. Gets counter hit, but no confirm afterwards. Assault trying to bait out a lower throw. Carp doing a good job of constantly contesting SlushRush trying to counter poke. Slush wins Vorpal cycle, chain shift and get hit. That's classic.
Maybe trying to jump to avoid a grab there, but instead brought right back down to earth, tying up the rounds.
EX Bato, clean confirm. A lot of players, if they have over 100 meters, sometimes will kind of default to spending 100 just to see what the interaction is.
Yep. Ooh, the run under 2A as well. Took a little cross, builds up another 100 for Carp.
Close to winning the cycle, still Steer Ender actually lost some grid because he did too many hits.
Yeah.
There's the Roomba. Be careful. Jump away, doesn't get anti-aired.
Jump man. SlushRush tried to catch up the jump back, but a little bit too far.
Teleport again, doesn't see anything. Bates the throw, doesn't get punished in time.
Yep.
Oh my god. Triple linchpin, they're rarely seen.
Yep.
Boom set up, back tech away. Doesn't mind losing grid as long as the setup is not better.
There you go. Icy overhead. Clean block coming out from Carp. The TP to escape the Roomba.
Roomba's still there. It's coming back. Oh, no. Roomba's out. Roomba's like, peace, I'm not here no more.
It died off screen, bro.
This chain shift doesn't see red. Gets hit for trying to stand there. That should be game number 2. Carp can end this combo safely. There we go.
ABIW. Keep it simple. 2 buttons to 3. And now we're sending it into game number 3.
So SlushRush was doing a lot better in that game 2, but you can see Carp's added aggressiveness and, like right there, round start dash up 2A, 2C. So normally SlushRush was hoping that Carp would try to make more space, but Carp's willing to just run right in.
Yeah, playing it more aggressive. We built up the passivity, we built up the respect, so now we can be a little bit more greedy with the space, I say, as we get the counter hit back throw.
And Carp trying to throw on defense there, gets counter hit. Gonna set up a Gloom.
Yep.
Dash walks out the corner, blocks the empty low.
Big chillin'.
There's your chain shift. EX low, just hold that.
There we go. Back to the corner we go. Still outside of that 100-meter threshold, but really any light confirm should be enough.
Tried to throw out to the chain shift and Carp mashing 2A.
Yep.
Beats that out and now is on tournament point.
Yeah, knowing that the throw is lethal there, we tried to go for the tech, but one more round away. Round start IW is a bold choice from Slush. That doesn't call out much.
That had to be an input error.
Right? 200 meter down the drain and potentially your final round. Oh, but we're getting so much meter off a potential chain shift.
This Celestial, Hilda with Celestial is actually terrifying because if she ever gets to 200, she just constantly dumps meter for Roomba.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, great thrust. Back tech chain shift. So now Carp should win this next cycle. Oh my, teleports away from the spike. Nothing personnel. Push the corner. SlushRush might wake up grid thrust if they're met with offense here.
Oh, the AB dodges it! Hello? Carp really did hit you with the double TP.
Last chance incoming. SlushRush doesn't get grid broken there, doesn't get counter hit, blocks the assault, has cycle as well, might chain shift, block the EX Bato, teleport!
It works again after the spike.
And then it looks like it's gonna be GG's. Carp is your under night 2 East Coast Throwdown 2024 champion.
There we go, the crowd going wild for the BBB representative himself. He said nothing to it but to do it with that 3. Oh, but once again, another big shout out to SlushRush making it to that grand finals in an absolutely stellar losers run.
They did great because I personally thought they would have lost to Mr. B because the way Mr. B plays is counterintuitive to how most Hilda players want to try to aggress.
Yeah.
But it looked like SlushRush understood like, hey, Mr. B is just willing to like maybe play a little passive every now and then.
Yeah.
But it got a lot of reads on a lot of thrusts, a lot of Mr. B trying to mash and pressure.
Yeah.
And they subtly made sure they could make their way to grand finals. But unfortunately, Carp is just on another level and manages to win the tournament.
Hell yeah. And we're getting those top 8 medals ready in just a second. But, of course, while we have a little bit of downtime, I want to thank the WASD and the BBB team. Of course, we got Will from the BBB team and Imp hanging out from WASD on production, bringing you guys this Uni 2 top 8. So big shout out to them. You know, and it only makes sense, right? They are 2 of the most consistent and, you know, biggest online weeklies for Uni 2, tearing it up every single week and giving these players a lot of experience that they brought to this offline as well. So it's super sick to see them pull up in this top 8.
Yes, a lot of people don't really realize how good they have it in terms of someone just running a bracket for them at least once a week, because that does eat up at least 4 to 5 hours or whatever time of the day you're doing it.
Exactly.
Because you have to organize people, you have to call people, say like, hey, we need commentators, I need to do the stream production myself because I'm the TR runner usually. You got to call people, you need people to get everyone organized. It's not easy, especially since gamers don't like to respond right away. They don't like to look at their messages, but thankfully, if you have a good system in place, you have a good team in place, you can make sure that this is just a breeze every single time you do it every week.
Yeah, setting up the commentary schedule, of course. There's so much work going into the PR graphics, you know, PRing on social media as well. So much that goes on behind the scenes just to make sure that you guys get that consistent practice week after week. So I'm super excited to see the top 8 medals as we get our top 8 back up to the stage and give these gamers their flowers.
It's also important that they get events like this because even though sometimes games like Under Night, they'll do well at certain events, but they'll get a lower turnout. It's mostly because there's too much time there's not enough time in between the recovery to get some money to travel.
Exactly.
Traveling is expensive nowadays, so people have to commit to certain events. And it's important that you pick and choose where you can be and you support where you can.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to go to everything all the time. You just have to let people know that certain areas have their, their weeklies, their monthlies, the big regionals, like maybe every other 3 to 4 months. So as long as you're willing to show that kind of support, it's important that you do what you can.
Yeah, exactly. So many of those events. I'm sure we'll be seeing you guys at Climax at Night in just a couple of weeks. But we are coming to the climax of Uni 2 at ECT. Let's bring it over to the top 8 medal ceremony and give these gamers their flowers. All right, coming up in 7th place, we got Maigo.
Really strong Carmine player from the New York area, East Coast representative.
All right, next up, also in 7th place, Yuri Arc.
Yuri getting another medal. Very great stuff. They're chatting up with Joe already. Joe's just like, come on, bro, I got to get out of here.
Hell yeah. And coming up in 5th, we got Sinner Blue.
Sinner Blue, a newer Under Night player, but doing very well on their local scene. Very
Tied
impressed.
for 5th, we got Lufl.
Now this man has 2 medals, one that says 7th place, one that says 5th place. Maybe next year he'll get one that says 4th place.
Yeah, exactly. Improving every year, but up on our top 4, 4th place, Sky.
Sky kind of eked out a couple wins here and there, but you got to take those where they come.
And in that top 3, Mr. B.
Mr. B, no stranger to online or offline brackets, a very strong Orie player from the MDVA area.
Yep, your runner-up, 2nd place, SlushRushSweep.
Don't mess up the hair, bro. Don't mess up the hair, bro. That's
He said,
right.
Not me, not me.
That's right. Good stuff, SlushRushSweep. Hope to see you at future events. Very strong Hilda player.
And last but not least, your Uni 2 ECT 2024 champion, Carp.
And of course, Carp needs no introduction. He's a sick, nasty Hilda player. Look at that thing.
Damn, the whole plaque. I sure hope you got luggage space for that one, buddy.
He's driving, bro.
There you go. I hope you got trunk space.
You send one of your car mates home. It's like, yo, just take public transportation. We'll see you in a couple hours.
Exactly. Man. See you in a bit, bro.
Good stuff. Right. Good stuff to everybody. I'm glad everyone showed up. Great stuff to our top 8. Give it up, everybody.
All right, and that's going to be the end of Uni 2 over here at ECT 2024. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Once again, it's been J2 hanging out with Fox. It's been an absolute joy. And we'll see you guys for the next one. All right. Have a good night, gamers.